Hi and welcome to my channel. My name's Beth and I am the bookworm trait. Don't do that. So I am here to tell you about my TBR for Contemporaryathon. But just to warn you, I am filming this before I go to work, so if this is rushed, apologies. Now my TBR for Contemporaryathon is pretty short because I have quite a lot going on this week. I don't think I'm going to be able to read many books. So I've tried to incorporate as many categories into one book as possible, and that is leaving me with 3 books to read for this week. So the first book that I'm going to be reading is It's Okay, I'm Wearing Really Big Knickers by Louise Renison. This is the second book in the Georgia Nicholson series. I read the first one last month, so I am really looking forward to this. I love this series, it is absolutely freaking hilarious. So this book is fitting, I think, 3 of my challenges. So it is a book with blue or purple on the cover. This actually has both. And it is a contemporary with a picture on the spine. It has like this tiny heart. Now I probably could have found something a bit more interesting, but it fits. Obviously, as this is the second book, I can't tell you what happens in this one, but the Georgia Nicholson series follows a girl called Georgia. And it's just a cute little teenage contemporary about her life growing up, issues with her family, issues with her friends, and issues with boys. It's really, really, really funny, and it's just a good, enjoyable read. The next one I'm going to be reading is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Oh, this also has a picture on the spine, so maybe I'll do this one for picture on the spine, because this is 2 characters on the spine, so that's a little bit more interesting than a little heart. This is, I think, the only contemporary that I got in 2018 that I didn't read, and I think I only got 2 contemporaries in 2018. So, yeah, this was my only option for the challenge of a contemporary I was supposed to read in 2018. I'm also going to try and find this on audiobook, so I will be reading this in a non-traditional format. I'm sure you know what Fangirl is about, but just in case you don't, it is about a set of twins called Kath and Ren who go to university. Kath writes fan fiction and is kind of quiet and shy and withdrawn from all the people around her and all the college activities, while Ren is the complete opposite. I think it's just about Kath kind of coming out of her shell and getting to meet people and experience college life, but I don't know, I haven't actually read it, so we will see. The last book that I'm going to read is They Come in All Colours by Malcolm Hanson. I've just realised this is kind of historical fiction because it's set in the 60s. But it's too late now, so we're just going to go with it. So this book is going to fill the categories of a diverse contemporary and my most recently purchased contemporary. This book follows the story of a boy called Huey Fairchild who is mixed race. He is brought up in Georgia, I believe, and doesn't feel like he's any different to anyone else he knows. Later on he moved to New York and is going to this like fancy school and starts to experience racism for the first time. One of the recommendations was to read a book for Black History Month. I am mixed race, so I wanted to read something that was kind of similar to my own experiences. It's not going to be exactly similar because I don't live in America and I don't live in the 60s, but for me I thought this would be a good choice. This is almost definitely going to make me cry. And this is freaking gorgeous. So yeah, I'm really, really, really excited for this book. I'm super excited. So that's the 3 books that I've picked. Now you may notice I have missed one category, which is to read a book with taboo or dark stuff. I haven't read this book, but I feel like there's going to be some taboo and dark shit in it. So that's why I haven't picked a book for that category. If it doesn't, I think there is a relationship with quite an older guy in this book, so that's also taboo. If they still don't really hit the mark, I do have a backup, which is Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. This is about a teenage girl who disappears. 10 years later, her mum meets a guy who's a bit creepy, I think, and he has a daughter who reminds her very much of her own daughter. I think this fits perfectly with the taboo dark kind of theme, but I don't know if I'd have time to read that as well as the other three, so it's on the back burner. If I feel that I need something else to kind of fit that criteria, I will read it. If I have time, I will read it because I think it just sounds really good. Okay, that's all from me today, so I hope you liked this video. If you did, please let me know, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye!